Hey, how's it going? I just got back a little while ago from going downtown on my little photo adventure. So when I left here, I was excited because um, my little escape is to just jump in my car at night and just drive around and just to get out of the house, right? And once in a while, I'll bring my camera, but no, normally I just like to play the music and just drive. And today I thought, you know what? I'm going to bring my camera because it's a clear night. And you know me, I love taking my night photos. So I was charging my battery along as I went downtown, and it was already pretty evident of how quiet the streets are just by going on the freeway. And I took the McGill exit and went down, and I was through, kind of like drove through the downtown east side by where all the tents are, and then through Gastown. Gastown was quiet. Like not even really anyone parked on the streets. Few people walking. I went to the downtown core, English Bay, down Davie, Granville. Granville was really quiet. And then I went over to the downtown east side. And you know me, I'm a night photographer. I love just grabbing my camera, and I go to Vancouver often by myself at night. And to see it that quiet, even at that time of night, was very overwhelming. I wasn't expecting the feelings that I had, because I've seen photos posted online of how quiet it is downtown, but when I go see, My Vancouver at night, the way I always see it, and to see it so quiet and desolate, it's really overwhelming. So all of Vancouver's quiet, and then you go to the downtown east side, and today is Welfare Wednesday, and it's just bustling, busy as ever. And if you watch the news, I knew that it was going to be like that. You see the VPD trying to keep them in line while they're getting their checks. And if you saw my video, you saw the 2 or 3 ambulance tending to people. And if I was a first responder and I had to sorry, my arm's hurting. If I had to respond, I'd like suit up in like a big hazmat type suit, because there's no social distancing going on down there. And now you have our first responders being thrown into that. I mean, I guess there's no, I don't even know if there's anyone who's tested positive from the downtown east side, because we're not told of where these people are, who, if it's community, they've got it from the community where they're from. Anyways, so yeah, to see our first responders out there, and you got to think that they just went through this opioid epidemic. Was it called? It was a crisis, opioid crisis, sorry. And now here they are, with this coronavirus. And you know me, I've had many surgeries, and you know how appreciative and how much I love all healthcare workers, and we're all appreciating and loving them right now. And of course, all of our essential workers, right? So, I mean, I don't know. We're all going through changes in our life. I'm in this basement suite. It is roomy, but when you're stuck with each other for hours upon hours, and it does get restricting. And you could be in a house and with a huge yard and you're still feeling restricted, right? So find some things that you want to learn or have to do, catch up on. I've been doing that. Going for that walk today. Ash hasn't been sleeping. She woke me up at 7:30. She hadn't slept, and she said, "Can we go for a walk?" I said, "Sure." So we did, and that's where I got that photo I showed you earlier. I was like, "Oh, this is great. Fresh air, fresh spring air, flowers, dew on the grass." And we're almost home, and then I see two cop cars in the hood. And the one cop car had like one of those big, huge masks because he had someone in the back seat. And then it was like, back to reality. So I'm going to relax now. And yeah, what a different night it was. I thought I was going to have a photo adventure, call it, photography from my car. But I ended up just being overwhelmed with my Vancouver being so quiet. What are you doing up this late? Okay. I'm gonna have a little tea, relax, and go to sleep. So take care, everyone. Don't go out there if you don't have to. And if you do have to, we're all sending our love and support and thanks. And wash your hands a zillion times and social distance. Alrighty, take care. Good night.